So this review, it's not going to be one of those ones where I've thrown it for a lot and really got to play with it. I literally have not thrown a disc in a long time, so this is very much a just out of the bag, out of the car, out of like months of not playing review. Not really a review, but that's what we'll call it. But just like the initial thoughts of the disc. I like those kind of first thoughts on a disc where you just go out and you throw it and it's honest. You don't have any expectations, because I haven't really been in the loop of what people are saying about it, other than like I've seen some people post numbers and stuff. So just out of the bag, completely honest, throwing it, and I'll tell you what I think of it and where it's useful for me, and maybe that's useful for you, and just keep it simple. Let's get to it. Oh, the stereotypical hand on the thing. No, we don't do that. Oh, I forgot how to make a video. Man. Oh well. Here we go. Should probably watch the weather. Coming back for the first day of playing disc golf. Did not think that it was going to rain this quickly. But I think it's moving. Alrighty. This is probably going to suck, so don't blame me. I'm just going to try and get it up there towards the bend. First throw with it, by the way. Skip a little. Okay. That was a bad throw, but still a good result. It still flared up on me, so. And it didn't flip on me, so I like it already. Feels good in the hand, nice and stiff. Feels good, so we'll throw it up again with the backhand. So don't judge my lack of talent right now. I haven't played disc golf in months.
Like literally.
So I don't have I don't have it right now. So that was a bad throw, low. Still didn't flip on me, so that's good, but I think we'll try another little forehand upshot. I think that's a good forehand. See how good it is on like touch close shots? Those are really important. This is where I would usually use something like a rat, so this could easily replace my rat, which I really like. Or sometimes I would use a bow bob for this shot too, but this is just as good. Yeah, DJ, heck yeah. Dang. It is wet. Very wet. I think it's a pretty good result. It's a good result, especially when you count the fact that I haven't played in forever.
You suck, you jackass.
And I like those like forehand touch up shots like that, where sometimes a bow bob is too overstable. It's got a nice little flair to it at the end too, which I really like. So it's a tap in par. I would say it's, I don't know about speed 5. I don't know, I'm not good at that kind of stuff. It doesn't really matter what speed it is, but it's nice and stable. Call it whatever you want, 4 or 5. If you like even or odd, who cares? Either way, it's a really good disc so far. I'm actually going to try it on this hole right here, hole 6 at Splinter City. And we're going to see if I can get this, a forehand through this, where I have to have a little bit more power on it without flipping it over. So I usually use a bow bob or a locust with a little less power, or a rat. So we'll see what this does. That was way too much hyzer on that. Didn't get enough on it, but I think I'm still probably putting maybe outside of 35 feet, maybe. That thing flared all the way from over here to here. So that's at least, that's 40 plus feet. We'll say this about the plastic blend that they have it in. I like nice and stiff mid-ranges like that, because sometimes when they're a little too gummy in the heat, I get a little too much grip on it, and that's kind of a bad thing for me. So I like a nice stiff, firm plastic. So that feels good. This is another hole 7 at Splinter City that's going to be good for this, where I can literally just throw it up there and just let it hyzer out. So we'll try it here too. This camera angle probably sucks. Don't blame me. Drop in. That better be very close. And this is like 10 feet. So yeah, that's a simple shot. One of those discs where you just know what it's gonna do and you just throw it. Just throw it flat, straight, let it come out, put it on a hyzer. Get a little bit of flare if you throw it flat and put it on the hyzer. It's probably gonna, depending on the ground, I think if I put it on a big hyzer, it'll still get some flare to the right. People are watching me like I'm stupid. But, you know, that's useful if you need to get around like a really sharp turn. So we're gonna tap in. I know why I missed that. Because I didn't have this. This is the Madrone. Yeah. That's probably why. I'm giving the Black Zombies a chance, but they're okay. They're alright. The Warhammer is okay, but just can't pass up the putters that AGL gets. So yeah, that's my, what the hell am I stepping in? It's my rainy day review. First time playing disc golf in months. I've honestly been dealing with a lot of, I guess you could call it mental health issues or whatever, or trying to deal with mental health issues, and found some things out, and I'm trying to work through them to be a little bit of a better person and handle everyday shit better. I don't know how to put it into words for everybody, but you know, there's just a lot going on in my head that I need to sort out, and that's pretty much why I haven't really been around. I just needed to take a break mentally and gather my thoughts and just figure shit out. You know, mental health is pretty important, and you can't neglect it. You can't just cover it up and think that everything's okay and just all that stuff. But it's not what this is about. This is about the disc and me getting back out and just being by myself and doing things and relaxing. I miss playing disc golf and hope to do more. So to sum it up with the Beech, I like the little bead on it that you can't see because I suck at camera work now. Yeah, nice little bead. Low profile, just really comfortable for forehands. So the Beech isn't going to necessarily replace any of your AGL discs. It's just going to give you more options where you don't have to hunt for a stable Magnolia or a less stable Bow Ball or whatever. It just kind of fills the gap between those two discs, in my opinion. Unless you're throwing something like a Zone or a Rat like I do. It's not really going to replace anything in the lineup. It's just going to fill a gap that needed to be filled, so just like anything. So in case you were wondering, you don't got to worry about having to take something out of your bag, because there's no reason to on this one. You just add it to what you already use and you'll be fine. So that was a very brief review. literally the first time I've thrown this since I've had it. Literally the first time I've thrown in months. So I'm really, really shitty right now. So don't take it as exactly how it should be thrown or whatever. But it's a good disc. It's definitely what you want in an overstable mid that's comfortable to throw, predictable. So yeah, probably going to need a little bit more power to be able to do more with it. But it's definitely going to be a good competitor for like the zones and the, if you throw zones or rats or what's another MD, what is it, MD3, MD4, whatever the hell those are, I don't know. Any of those overstable mid-ranges, this is going to be pretty good for it. You know, compatibility purposes, if you're shopping AGL and you want to know what their overstable mid is, definitely more overstable than the Magnolia. Definitely. So, that's awesome. So, a little bit beefy Magnolia, you gotta love it. Did it finally stop raining? Sweet. Alright. Go to agl.com, get you one of these, put a stamp on it. A really cool stamp, there's lots of them. Get your team focus and other stuff, so do that shit. And I'll see you guys later. Peace. Also, I don't know when the beach is going to be available for everybody. If I know a date, I'll put it somewhere around here, but I don't, so